What's up, guys? Al here, Lumber and Outdoors. We are currently up in the woods. It is March, middle of March, the 16th, I believe. 15th or the 16th. About 8:30 in the morning. It's about 20 degrees. Currently in Glenburn, Pennsylvania. As you can see from here, the woods really aren't all that deep in this area. There's houses. I just set out. We are going to revisit the old Bushcraft camp, which is basically in shambles right now. Kids came up here and decided to be kids, I guess. Property up here isn't posted. I do believe that it is a bunch of different lots that could be bought, but I don't believe they are. I'm pretty sure somebody owns it. Just a little heads up of where I'm at. I'm up behind my parents' place. I have a property camp down there that I utilize a lot. Matter of fact, tonight, me and my sister and my brother-in-law are gonna go camping tonight. It's supposed to be pretty nice, you know, as opposed to what it is right now. It's kind of freezing. But yeah, we're gonna revisit the camp here and see what we can do as far as bringing her back to life. Not really too far back in the woods. The further back you go is all posted. I'll show you later on in the video. We'll go for a little hike. But yeah. Currently I have just a day pack on. Not going to be up here long. I just wanted to come back here and see what the damages were, and you know, reassess the camp itself for a new design, a new build, semi-permanent. I was gonna go with the whole permanent idea, but it's just not real remote. The further back you go, becomes real remote. You know, the only issue with that is the property back there is posted, and they use it a lot for hunting. Well, it was utilized a lot for hunting. I don't know how it is now, but I haven't been back here in quite some time on an adventure like this, so I'd imagine that people really don't want you back there. I'm sure there's game cameras up and everything. As far as walking and just traveling through, probably wouldn't be too bad. But anyway, let's head down here, head down this little section of trail. There's also another house right up over, or right down this hill here. They moved in several years back, and real nice people, you know what I mean? They do own a good section of the woods up here. I don't think they own this area here. It's not posted. They do have a stone wall around their property, so I believe that 9 times out of 10, a stone wall is the property marker. Property line, I should say. Same difference. I really don't think that they own this. And I really don't think that they would mind me building up here. I do know who tore the camp down, but we won't discuss that. These are actually good people. He was just young at the time, and you know, doing young kid stuff. But anyway, the old Bushcraft camp was actually right down here. And it is completely demolished. I mean, you can see where some of the structure was. Right here in this area down here. And it was a fairly decent sized camp. But again, that house is right there. And actually, the people that live in that house, they're friends of mine from back in high school. But you can see they just really ripped this thing to shreds. It's gone, it's gone, down. Probably a lot of good paracord in here, could be salvaged. A ladder I built. There's a tarp over there. Probably some decent wood that I could reuse, but there's remnants of a fire area that I had. I had wind deflectors up, and I had a fire reflector. The camp was like a V shape. Had a roof on it. I had a stone fireplace inside of it. I actually have video of it on one of my older YouTube channels, which I believe I have a link to in my Glenburn Outdoor channel. For those of you that were interested in what I was doing as far as bushcraft and shelter building and whatnot. So we're not going to utilize that area. I do have another spot up here, not too far, right up here actually, at the power line grid, which the power line grid itself isn't owned by anybody other than the power company out this way. So obviously we can't build on the grid itself, which is nothing. There's nothing there. It's just basically open field. But right on the side of it, on the tree line, in the tree line, there is a little spot that I thought would be an alright area for a camp. Tree cover is not that great. Building materials is not that great either. And but there's a lot of stone that I could use to build a fire pit, and there is some wood that I could utilize for firewood and whatnot. So actually bringing building material to it, I would kind of have to go scout around. I did start it, so I'll take you over here, and I do have some wood that I can use. There's actually quite a few down trees in here. I'm not going to cut nothing down. Like I said again, I don't own this property, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cut nothing down. Anything that's on the ground already, dead standing, I can use. Matter of fact, I see a couple right now. But other than that, I'm not going to take any live trees down. This was the area right here. And I did start putting up a few. There's a ridgepole up there and a rinky-dink tree that's probably not going to hold up too well. But there's a power line grid here. And it runs down this trail. You can see over there all the posted signs. But there's quite a bit of of wood right in this area and some snow drifts. Quite a bit of wood that I could use seasoned but wet right now. So here's your power line grid. A jet trail right there. But this runs clean down there and runs all the way out that way. But all this over in here, this is all posted. Again, I'm not 100% sure who owns all this, but plenty of seasoned firewood right there. Plenty of brush. I'm pretty sure that nobody would have a problem with me doing anything with that. But yeah, this was what I was going to get into today. Again, I'm not going to be up here. I'm not going to be up here long. I did bring some food with me. I am starving like a hostage right now. Woke up a couple hours ago and had the day off, so I figured why not come up here. I see some dead standing right here. That can for sure come down. That one I could probably push over. Yeah, there's definitely some wood that I can utilize up here. I didn't bring my saw or a shovel to shovel any of the snow out of here, but I can always use my foot or a stick. But aside from that, I'm probably boring you right now with rambling on. So I'm going to grab me something to sit on, and we are going to start designing. Alright guys, I'm back. I got quite a bit accomplished here. Not quite a bit, but we did get some things accomplished. Show you around a little bit. Got this wall built up right here. That'll be a doorway coming in. It's gonna be more so just kind of a lean-to. You could throw a tarp up over it, just something small, something light for now. It's winter. I can't really drive anything into the ground up here. It's, you know, it's getting warmer. I came out of my coat. I started working on this wall here, and I think I'm just going to kind of leave it at a triangular configuration. You know, you can always throw a tarp up, but I just basically busted all this stuff up by hand. I got a little fire lay here, something to sit on here. My gloves are soaked, my boots are soaked. Got some twigs here, some stone over there I dug up. That's basically what I got done so far. Only been up here not even an hour. But yeah, everything's coming together. Really wishing I brought my saw. I do have my axe, my knife. Matter of fact, we'll dig that out right now. This Skyper Day Pack, ultralight. I carried in two 20-ounce bottles of water. Basically just to make up a coffee, and I got a pack of ramen in here with some eggs and whatnot. I'll show you the bag here. Coffee mug, not mug, but food bag right here. We'll dig into that in a minute. This right here is, pack. This right here is actually a hammock system with a bug net. It has the hammock, the bug net, the hammock, the bug net, straps, carabiners, and it came with a tarp. Bought it on Amazon, dirt cheap. I'm gonna do a gear review of this at a later date. Not really 100% sure why I brought it up, but I guess it was just something to throw in a pack. If I was gonna stay up here a little longer, I could you know, throw that up in basically anywhere in this area. Our trees, it definitely won't come down. There's no wind, so I'm not really worried about that. But anyway, we have that. click set. Bag of paracord, can't go wrong with this. We have my new knife, made by Hot Steel. I will bust this out in a minute. And my axe. And I forget the brand on this. Now, I bought the knife. Actually, I bought a lot of this stuff on Amazon, like all at once. So, I'm not 100% sure the brand on the axe. I can look it up and I can give you a description of it. It's a good axe. For a price, it's a good axe. I've been busting up stuff left and right with it. It's sharp. I also brought a sharpening stone. The knife is not the greatest, but I think with a little tweaking, sharpening it up, it'll probably do the trick. It's a full tang. I attached the paracord on it. It's a decent knife, you know what I mean? It's got a little heft to it. It's pretty. The weight distribution in it is fairly decent for a cheap Amazon knife. I'm not gonna. Let's see what I'm looking for. I'm not going to discriminate against Amazon products or higher end products. I know some people out there that do bushcraft have gotta have the best gear, you know what I mean? But then again, some of those guys have been recording for, you know, making videos for years and everything, and you know, have over 1 million subscribers, whatnot, you know, and they're gear testers for, you know, bigger companies. I'm not, and I just do this for fun. And if I do get 1 million subscribers, that'd be sweet. Am I trying for it? Why not? You know, you never go wrong. You know, keep going. You know, if it's your passion, if it's something you like to do, have at it. And, you know, don't back out of it. You know, I've always loved camping, hiking, backpacking, bushcraft skills, shelter building. I've been doing it since I was a kid. I got lost up in these woods when I was 5. Followed my neighbor up here, and I've been coming up here ever since. And that's just something that I like to enjoy. You know, it gets your mind off of things and gives you something to do. And I'm not going to say I'm the best at it, but I'm good at it. I'm good at, you know, surviving, you know, out here in the wild if I didn't have nothing. I could definitely utilize it. You know, I grew up in northeast PA, and you know, our winters get cold, real cold, and snowy, and definitely no stranger to heading out into the woods, you know, on a day trip or a overnighter or a weekend trip or whatnot. But right now we are going to get this fire going, and I'm going to make coffee, and I'm going to get something to eat because I am starving. And then we will probably throw up a couple more poles here and get some pictures. It is pretty nice out. Sun's right over here. And it's getting warmer. It's supposed to be around 50 today and tomorrow. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right, y'all. Well, we're cooking right now. Pardon my camera work here. I'm actually using my cell phone. The Canon Power Shot that I had kind of took a crap on me, so I'm no longer using that. I am in the process of smoking the eyes, even with glasses. I am in the process of looking for another camera. I'm thinking about going with a GoPro. I don't know if I'm going to buy a brand new GoPro because they are kind of pricey, but I also don't want to buy a knockoff. I want something that's going to be good, that's going to run HD videos. The editing program or editing software I'm going to be using is KineMaster. I was thinking about going with CapCut, but you can only record so long with that. Videos aren't going to be super long anyway, under an hour, maybe a little over an hour. A lot of the stuff I'm going to be doing can be sped up or slowed down or whatnot. So it's going to be good to have that to put together videos. Most of my other videos were done with KineMaster. I did videos down in Florida, Norman Beach, Daytona area. Again, check out my page, Glenburn Outdoors. Right now we are whipping up some ramen. I have some mixed vegetables in there. I got some cherry tomatoes, some mushrooms. I threw 2 eggs in here. And I'm going to put a little beef packet in here, probably half of it, not the whole thing, because I'm trying to cut back on the salt intake. But this is what we're working with right now. Some peppers in there, some onions, some broccoli. It's basically a fajita mix mixed with some other vegetable mixes. And that is probably done. The 2 eggs that I threw in there were just to kind of give it a little more protein, take away from a lot of the carbs that are in the noodles here. But yeah, that's pretty much done. I think I am going to sit back and eat this now. So, this spoon right here that I made about a month or 2 back. I do a lot of carving, whittling, hatchet handles, axe handles, chopsticks, hiking sticks. So again, you'll be seeing a lot of carving. Not videos, but a lot of carving while I'm out in the bush here. So that'll be on the page as well if anybody's interested in any kind of carving, if they have an idea for something that they might want, or that they may be able to utilize, let me know. Send a comment on the page, again, Glenburn Outdoors, on my YouTube channel, and I'll be more than happy to to start working on it for you. Other than that, I'm going to kick back, relax, eat. I'm not making a coffee because I figured the food was more important right now. And then what we're going to do is probably put up a few more poles here and touch up a couple spots real quick. It's going to be a multi video camp build. It's going to get better as it goes. And we're going to be doing some camp outs up here. I would like to do one relatively soon. I didn't throw the hammock up. I do have some stone that I want to build a little fire pit out of. There's plenty of snow here that I can put this fire out with before I leave, which I will do. And we will pack up. Alright guys, I'm back. I didn't want to bore you with all my building. I've been getting at it. Been up here since it was a little after 8, and it is now 20 minutes to 1, and we've been steady building and redesigning. Actually made the camp bigger, definitely big enough for 30 people with gear. It's open. It's an open camp here, an open structure. The fire is out. I just threw a whole bunch of snow over top of it. I can still hear it crackling, but I think that's just the snow melting underneath. Yeah, it should be good. Ground's wet too, so it ain't gonna burn the woods down for sure. Gather some more stone for the fire pit, which I will be building probably this weekend. Actually, definitely this weekend. I have this one sidewall here done. Put a little table in, little chair here for now, temporary. Started working on this wall here. Got to button this all up. Got a button up here. New doorway is here now, so you'll come in through here, as opposed to coming in through where this was. I gotta button that up as well. But yeah, so far so good. And I have plenty of building materials left. Still never made my coffee. I was gonna do that before I left, but I figured, nah, why not? Just head back to the house. And my sister's supposed to be coming over later, and my buddy. So we're gonna head back to the house and probably make something to eat. I'm not even feeling a coffee anymore, so probably just head back, make something to eat, hang out, probably watch some bushcraft videos, maybe get some ideas that I didn't think of already. And that'd be about it. So I'm gonna get into this pack here. Got so hot earlier that I had to strip out of my coat. I was down to the hoodie, getting ready to take the hoodie off, and worry about that later. Getting ready to take the hoodie off, but just figured I might as well just roll the sleeves up. And gloves got wet a few times. Burned a little hole in one of the thumbs. Nothing serious. So gloves just wore it off. Well, just protect your hands. Boots are definitely wet, and I will definitely be buying another pair within the next week or two. I do have another pair down there, but they're not waterproof, so that kind of nixes me wearing them up here in the wet. So, yeah, we are right now on trail headed back down. Camp is right there, as you can see. Still quite a bit of snow up here. The area doesn't get much sunlight. The sun is actually right above me there. But yeah, she's definitely coming along. Definitely coming along. I have some other ideas for it, but like I said earlier, it's just a little quick hike in, do some work, hike back out. Not an overnighter. I'm gonna check with the weather for this weekend. If not this weekend, next weekend. And we will definitely be spending an overnighter up here, and we will definitely be building and doing some crafts, some carving and whatnot. I'd like to build a tripod for up there for for cooking, hanging gear. I'd like to put up a couple, I'd drive a couple poles into the ground, you know, for hanging gear and whatnot in there, just to kind of get it out of the way. I have a little splitting block up there I put together. Well, I didn't really put it together, but found a piece of cut wood, used that. So, yeah, didn't cut down no live trees. Everything that I grabbed was on the ground or it was dead standing. Pushed it right over and busted it up. Next time I will be bringing a saw. So, yeah, I will catch up with you guys in the next one.